What's going on, guys? Hope everybody's doing well. In today's video, we're going to be taking another look at my Alpha Shooting Sports Glock 19 build. But before we jump into this Alpha Shooting Sports Glock 19 build, today's video is brought to you by Big Daddy Unlimited. Big Daddy Unlimited is an online buyers club giving you access to ammo, guns, and gear at a discounted price. The first link down in the video description that says join the club is the link for Big Daddy Unlimited, so be sure to head over and show those guys some love. Now, if you're not up to speed on this Alpha Shooting Sports build, when I first built this gun, I was having a ton of feeding issues. Well, come to find out, I was running the wrong weight recoil spring. So now that we have the right weight recoil spring guide rod assembly, I went back out to the range, ran about 150, maybe even 200 rounds through it, and in that time, the slide did not lock back, I think 2 times. So on 2 full magazines, the slide did not lock to the rear. I wasn't sure what was going on. I had a lot of different people suggesting things down in the comment section, but after reviewing the footage, I really do think I was riding the slide release. Now, I did take this thing out last weekend. I ran about 150 rounds through it. The audio really sucked, so I will be rolling in some shooting footage so you guys can see this gun in action. But all in all, I am really liking this setup. So now that things are figured out, I know that it's not a magazine issue. I know the gun is not malfunctioning in any type of way. Me riding the slide release, that's something I just have to pay attention to, especially on Glocks with the extended slide release. I really like the extended slide release, but sometimes I do catch it and the slide does not lock to the rear. Personally, I don't think that's anything that is too big of an issue. It's not shutting the gun down, the gun is not malfunctioning, and that's really what I am personally concerned about. Now, this gun has changed a little bit since the last time you guys saw it. It is still in the same Alpha Shooting Sports configuration as far as the upper goes. We are running a factory Glock Gen 3 lower. We're also running an Overwatch Precision tack trigger. I really do like this trigger. It feels great in the gun. And of course, I threw in some gold accessories, the pins, extended slide stop, slide release, takedown lever. And then to top it all off, I decided to put a Trijicon RMR on this build. Now, I've never carried a gun with an RMR. I own a couple RMRs. It's not that I don't have one or can't try it. I just really never have. So with this gun, my goal was to build this setup, get it over 500 rounds without any issues whatsoever, and then decide if we're gonna carry it or not. So right now, we're kind of at that in-between point. I would really like to get at least 250 more rounds through the gun without any issues whatsoever. And from there, I'll decide if we're gonna start carrying this setup or not. So Alpha Shooting Sports Glock 19 has really been a fun build. I like the way this came out with the black and gold. But here, over the past couple weeks, we have built a few other guns, and we do have a few more coming as well. And I do apologize for the lack of videos. Work's been crazy, the kids and sports, and it's just a really busy time of year. And I know I shouldn't be here making excuses, but that's why I'm back in front of the camera. I need to just get myself back into a good schedule, back into a good routine of filming, because I miss you guys, I miss filming, so I'm glad to be back in front of the camera. Now let's check out this build that I have here in my hands, and this is a Glock 17 RTF2 that I decided to build up. I actually got the frame stripped from Chris over at F&F Firearms, big shout out to Chris. And I had the rest of the parts, so I decided just to make this a new build. I really like the RTF2 frames. I wish Glock would make every frame like that, but we know that's probably not gonna happen. So I was lucky enough to get an RTF2 17 Gen 3 frame, and like I said, I had the rest of the parts, and this build went together really nicely. Now, I only have about 60 rounds through this build, nothing too crazy, and I haven't done any filming on it, so this one will be coming up very soon. Now, the slide is from Killshot Precision. We have some Trijicon HD night sights, Blacklist Industries barrel, the Shadow Systems extractor, which those extractors look really cool. I'm always getting people asking me, what kind of extractor is that? Where did you get it? This one here is a Shadow Systems. Now, the trigger is an IDP tactical trigger shoe, but as far as like the trigger bar and all the trigger components, those are all factory Glock. We are running a Surefire X300, and that's really about it. I do have a +3, I believe, mag extension on here, and this is what the setup looks like with the mag in. I really like this setup. This is more or less on the lines of like a full-size duty gun. This was really built for the range, really to go fast. And I would like to have an optic on this setup, but for right now, I'm running it the way that it is, and in the 60 rounds that I've put through it, I really do like the feel of this. So definitely be on the lookout for a video on this guy very soon. Another build that we threw together just a few days ago, and I did have a lot of these parts. Really, it's more just throwing these parts into different configurations. But I wanted to build something like a basic Glock 19 to carry, and this is a Gen 3 Glock 19 frame. This is the Legion Precision Minimalist slide. I want to say it's the Minimalist. I know Jonathan over at Tactical Toolbox did a video with this slide and called it the Sleeper. It does have the knurling on the front and rear of both sides. I really wish they would have went ahead and put knurling on the top, but you can't win them all. And on this build, we're also running some Trijicon HDs, a Faxon barrel, Palm Ready trigger, and Enforce APLC weapon light. The APLC is an awesome weapon light, especially for concealed carry. It's not quite as bright as some of your Streamlight TLR1s or Surefire X300s, but it definitely gets the job done for everyday carry. I did go out a few days ago. I took about 150 rounds with me, ran them all through this gun, and everything cycled great. I didn't have any issues whatsoever. And we will have a dedicated video out on this gun as well sometime down the road. I'm not sure when. We do have a few new projects coming in from Palmetto State Armory, Sportsman's Guide, and I think there's a few more that will be coming in, so definitely be expecting new content. If you guys have any further questions on any of the builds that we went over today, definitely leave a comment down below. And I know this was just a brief video. I really just wanted to get back in touch with you guys on the Alpha Shooting Sports Glock 19 and show off a few of my newer builds. So definitely stay tuned for some awesome things coming on the channel. And as always, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate all the support. I'll catch you guys in the next one.